Hello! I am like fumbling in the background. Hopefully it's ASMR to you. Hey, Rainbow! Hi, Laura. Okay, I'll sign you up. Alrighty, here we go. It's Laura and Rainbow Night. Rainbow, I saw a rainbow yesterday, or was it yesterday? Yeah, when I was driving. It was real pretty. It was almost a full arc, almost. And it wasn't even that cloudy out. It was nice. What is today? Tuesday? I'm feeling a little sleepy, y'all, so I don't think it's gonna affect me too much. I should have taken a nap, and I didn't drink any coffee because I was afraid that the coffee is gonna make my stomach hurt. So there it is. I don't know how that's gonna affect things. I think it should still all be okay. In fact, I think when I'm sleepier, I actually can channel easier. Hey, Cheryl. Oh my. I gotta like it. I gotta like it. There we go. I need some tea. I have some iced tea right here. I think I'm a little bit dehydrated. I was out, I had the beach and then came home, started walking again. And, because after you see yourself in pictures at the beach, you say, oh gosh, I gotta start walking again. uh, I'm like, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know, it's so hot. I mean, I'm used to this though, being in Houston, Texas. It's not like hugely different in heat. In fact, we've had some actually kind of cool days with the rain. It cools down a little bit, but yeah, I remember one day I was like 80s. I was like, this is weird for Houston, but I knew it wasn't gonna last too long. I love how the rose looks in the crystal ball. That looks neat. All right, I'm gonna do our protection prayer. I know all the regulars are here. I love my regulars. Y'all are so kind to me. Hi, regulars. Let's see who my top fan is tonight. Laura, you made number one tonight. Then Rainbow, then Cheryl. Laura, you have 775 XP. Cheryl has 550 XP, and Rainbow has 550 XP, and Cheryl has 525. I'm gonna hit the question mark and try to figure out what the heck is all of this about. Top fans and XP. What's the leaderboard? A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top three get special badges and live chat. You guys check out what kind of badges you get. It resets every stream so you can always try again. How do you get on the leaderboard? You'll need to collect experience points or XP, and here's how you get them. Send live chat messages, send super chats and super stickers, or send a gift. Wow, that's so much fun. I know. I know Cheryl, I think, was number one the other night. And you guys are all number one all the time, but I'm just saying it's kind of fun to see how, how every night pans out. Oh, yes, I'm going to say my prayer. Okay. I ask spirit, angels, guardians, and guides for a beautiful ray of light to enter at the top of my head. And as I do, I breathe in and my lungs expand, and then I breathe out and I create a circle or a pyramid or a dome, some protective energy field around us. And then I step into it and I feel very protected and connected to spirit and to you guys. And I ask that messages come only from the highest sources to bring clarity, goodness, and solutions for the spirit spark. I was going to spirits of light, the sparkles of light. Hey, tonight I decided to bring back the angels again. I love this deck, is so nice. And I've got the Sacred Earth Oracle with me here. That's a nice one. I also have the Seasons of the Witch, Lamas, which is August 1st. We're like about there, like day after tomorrow or something like that. I don't know. It's we're getting close, and tomorrow I'm just gonna try to like get enough rest tonight, and then tomorrow like do the August reading. We have the Energy Oracle, and I think for those star seeds out there, I feel like the aliens star seeds want to talk to us, the Lemurians and Palladians, and all of the star seed energy out there has, I think, special messages for us. We're in right now, we're in the Lionsgate portal. So I feel like we're in a special kind of tunnel or something, like this portal that started a couple of days ago, and we're moving through until August 8th. But it's August 8th and beyond. Like, to me, all of August is like this Lionsgate portal, but definitely until the end of Leo season, for at least. Rainbow says, I highly recommend Kauai, the resort. Oh, okay. Okay, good. I hope it was a nice time. So where I stayed was family friendly, live music every day, and the beach was just a few steps away from the rooms. Oh, I need one of those kind of places. Sounds very nice. Well, my daughter rented a really cute little beach house. It wasn't steps away from the beach, but it was close enough, like just across the street, and very nice too. Oh no. Let's all go on a resort vacation. Sounds like a plan. Okay. Oh, and this little candle, by the way, everyone, um, it was my mom and her husband's 5-year anniversary. And so it was like wood theme, and I made this like wood present. And my sister came up with a bunch of decorations, and she put these candles on everybody's goodie bags. Well, it was very nice. Also got some like angel earrings out of it. So my sister's always so generous and creative with her goodie bags. That's nice. So you're all sharing in the love, a long-lasting love, inspired by my mom and her husband, he's a really good guy. He's very good with maintenance and taking care of things, and it's been very nice. I mean, before they were even like interested in each other, like he was doing a lot of fix-it jobs for us. So, and she was still with another man, Horst, and they both are from the Liederkranz, my German club. And then Horst passed away, and not too long after that, Ben decided to date my mom, and they got married in a Catholic church and everything. And my mom was so happy. Because my dad wasn't Catholic, my dad was Lutheran, so she was so excited to be in a officially Catholic marriage. And that is that story. All right. So, Laura, thank you. Hey, Terry. Sure, you can certainly email me. That would be great. And tomorrow I'm going to do the August reading, but I pretty much have the day available for doing readings. So that's great. I've been kind of trying to get into the swing of adding an extra. I might start adding an extra reading every week. I pick a card. We'll see how that works. It's just things have been a little bit busy. But the Leadercron's board meetings are on a break for a couple of weeks, but I've been having to reach out to rental people who are interested in renting things. So it's just there's lots of work to do still. Good night, Terry. Good night. Sweet dreams and peaceful rest. Okay, Laura. What's going on, girl? What's up? Laura says, I had to speak to teens for my work. Wasn't I seeing that, children? Teens, okay. Teens. Oh, me and my son were just talking about teenagers. Anyway, and just felt like I did a horrible job. What? Public speaking was never my strength. Wondering if it ruined my chances to extend my contract with the company. Wow, okay. Speaking and extending your contract. I mean, nope. It's not, speaking to teens is not easy for anyone. I've been triggered for the past 2 days. Oh no. Wah, wah, wah. No, it was not like that. It wasn't bust. Okay, let me see what angels have to say about it. Let's see. What did the angels want to say? Wah, wah, wah. It wasn't that bad, but I'm just tearing myself apart about it. All right. Well, you need some positive affirmations, and we've come to the right place because I think the angels, this deck is very positive. Even the harsher cards are positive. Let's see. Go one at a time, please. Angels, let's slow it down. Slow it down. Let's slow it down. Meditating's not working. You know, there is that problem sometimes. Meditating doesn't always, like, okay, we got, oh, oh, you got the self-doubt card. But look, you got beginning, believing, protected. I like that card. And it's the dreamer. Let's get one more to start. This deck is starting to get warped. Bent in the other direction. There we go. It would only be more perfect if it was smaller. And there's nowhere to trim it. The pictures are that big. It looks like you, the self-doubt you. And then we have the Three of Water. That's good. And this card was popping out twice. I put it back because it was in a big clump, but you're the Queen of Fire. We have Six of Earth, and then we have the Balance card. All right, let's tilt this down. Okay. So the dreamer is like the Fool. It's the beginnings of things. I already feel like this is not going to affect your job because maybe they're seeing it as as you know, you have to start somewhere. Now is the moment that you've been waiting for. This is a joyful time of new beginnings when you can make bold changes in your life. Like a butterfly fluttering across a meadow, your dreams are beckoning for you to chase after them. Lay your fears, concerns, and uncertainties, lay them down and embrace the unending possibilities available to you at this time. Guess what? An unexpected opportunity may have recently presented itself to you, or one may do so in the very near future. Take this as a sign from Source and your guardian angels that it's time to finally break free and be the person you've always wanted to be. Don't wait another day to begin your journey along the path of happiness. So, the angels are saying that they're very excited to be with you on this journey and that they'll keep you safe and guide you as you take a leap of faith. So, this is you knowing that all things are possible, having childlike wonder, and having faith in your inner guidance, and releasing anything that holds you back. Go after your most heartfelt desires, loving life. And so, I guess this is, instead of feeling the Eight of Air, which is like putting a prison around yourself, you don't have to do that, because I feel the impression was not quite the way as you see it. I think the impression was completely different than the way you see yourself. The Eight of Air is saying that you can always choose freedom. The situation you are in most likely makes you feel trapped, but the truth is there's always another path, a way to move toward joy. I'm also thinking that, there's different ways to perceive yourself, and you don't have to fall back on this way, on the, disaster, the failure, whatever you want to, however you want to see how it went down. Reach within and tap your own inner strength and know that there is nothing that you cannot do if only you believe in yourself. Refuse to be stuck in a life that doesn't make you happy. Don't wait for someone to come to the rescue when you can free yourself. Make a promise to yourself that you will take one small step every day toward the future you desire, and then get going. And if the if meditating doesn't work, then pick something else, but just take one small step every day to feeling a little bit better about yourself, I guess. The angels are saying, "Dear child, you have forgotten the power of your own free will. You were never trapped except by your own thoughts or perceptions. There's always another way if you believe." So, this is about you not believing in yourself and kind of the illusion of being stuck, or just the illusion of not doing well, right? And it's basically back to the word illusion. It's something that you created in your mind, but it's not. It's a lie to yourself. Like you don't have to believe in that. So it's just you're holding yourself back by your own perceptions. I was triggered to major self-doubt. Yeah. And now think about where that comes from, the why of it. That's what I do sometimes when I get it, when I'm in a trigger moment and I react badly to something. I ask myself, like, when I have a clear mind again, but maybe hours later or days later, but then I'll go back to the moment. I say, why did I act that way? Or what was I thinking? What was I feeling in that moment? What made me react that way? Most of the time, it boils down to, for me, down to like there, this one weird event when I was a kid. Um, I was at a wedding. I was a flower girl at a wedding, and I was watching a man, a robber, steal stuff, and when I tried to tell people about it, they wouldn't listen to me. They wouldn't believe what I was saying. They thought I was making something up. And then later, after the wedding, it turns out there was a robber that was stealing stuff. And the cops came out and they were questioning everybody. And then one of the cops came over and questioned me. And I was like glad, because I wanted to tell my story. But then I felt like I wasn't being listened to or believed, and they sort of dismissed me. And so my whole life I've been like, I just kind of like, I get triggered by not being believed or not being or by being dismissed or by being ignored or something like that, you know. I get triggered by those kinds of things. And so it's, you know, so but having that moment where I'm thinking about it, it brought me back to that a childhood memory. And so sometimes, and when I this is it's been a long time since I let myself believe that my childhood has affected me because I used to like be in denial of that. I used to say stuff like, "No, my childhood was great. I had loving parents. Everything's fine. I don't know. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine." And that's a very Libra thing to do, but finally I realized I can associate my feelings to certain childhood memories and things growing up. Yeah, so a lot of times if and sometimes that's part of the process. If you can't meditate, like meditating is kind of like the step after you go through the grunt work in a way. You have to kind of clear out the meat of the problem, the tangible. It's almost material and earthy, because when you're dealing with the ego, it's like more material. Then you got, so you have to make amends and have to talk it out. It's like you're talking to your ego, observing your ego, trying to figure out what happened with your ego in that moment. And then once you do, you feel lighter, right? You feel a little bit lighter because you kind of got to a reason, to a point of what happened. And then you're able to shift into your spiritual side a little easier and be more observant. And then you can meditate and get back to your balance again. So I think that's kind of what's going on. That's the next step, because look at you. You're back in balance again with the three of water, having a good old time with people. Nothing's happened in your job, let me tell you. Everybody loves you still and maybe loves you even more. And they might, people might even say like, "Oh my God, I could never do that, Laura. You're so brave. Talking in front of teenagers? Are you kidding me? Forget it. I would never," like something like that. And then you'll be like, "Oh, thank God," like because really public speaking is hard for everyone. And secondly, different audiences make it even harder. So trust me, you're doing great, and I think that's the feedback that you probably get anyway. That you're doing great. So the Three of Water is saying there is wonderful news of an emotional nature. Someone may be getting married, or a pregnancy, or a child, or graduation, or a promotion. Whatever the occasion. You think that you're getting fired, but you're actually getting a promotion. Okay. There's a great cause for celebration and joy. Your feelings of love and joyful acknowledgement of this happy news. This card can also indicate a need to spend more time with your friends or other groups of like-minded people. Expand your social circle or reach out to community organizations who share your interests and beliefs. Open your heart for others to come into your life, and they will seek you out. So the angels are saying, when you receive uplifting news, our hearts are also lifted. We dance around you and sing joyful music in gratitude. When you are especially happy or sad, our connection with you is particularly powerful. Take a moment now to notice any messages we're sending you. So they noticed that you were, triggered, and they've been trying to reach you and make you feel better. And, you know, I think it's, finally starting to settle in, right? And so it's all about abundance, happy endings, hospitality, parties, friends, family, the good feels. Look at you. You're the girl on fire. You're Katniss. This girl is on fire. So, Miss Queen of Fire, what else? What are they saying about you? That you're so intelligent, a loving, intelligent, and fun friend that people can trust. You're a person with great inner and outer beauty who handles difficult situations with grace and consciously takes care of themselves and others. You're a person who stands behind her beliefs and walks her talk. And so this also, as a situation, this could be a person that's has a higher position than you, um, who is also who will end up telling you that you're making a good difference in the world. And angels want to tell you that people actually admire you and would love to be of assistance. So let them come in and assist you. Um, or maybe you're the one helping others. And if so, shine your light so that those in need can follow your example. That I think, people are thinking of you really good thoughts, the leader energy, and then you're going to find your balance back. Good. See, they're good way of seeing that. You made it fun. And so now the Six of Earth is kind of like a sigh of relief, and it's saying that Source opens its loving arms. This is like the angels. They're like, "Yay, you've come to us for help, and we're right here, and baby, we're gonna give you a bunch of money." They're gonna give you some money. Source open its loving arms and outflows and the abundance of the universe. You are blessed daily with gifts of Mother Earth and a gift that's on its way to you. It's something you might not be expecting. It could be a loving act of generosity or a big windfall of money or something, but accept it with humility and thankfulness, knowing that opportunities will come around in the future for you to give to others in return. Your gift may come in the form of sudden good fortune or a dream materializing. You may experience a promotion or job offer or other career related opportunities. And the angels are saying you are so very, very loved by the divine. It's only natural that from time to time you would be showered with unexpected gifts. Embrace these moments with deep gratitude. The more you connect to these feelings of happiness and good fortune, the more blessings the divine will surprise you with. So, yeah, joys of giving and receiving charitable donations and generous employers and unexpected money and paying it forward. Very nice. And now you're back in balance. Back in balance. There's great strength in diversity. So, now you're melding those ideas, or you're about to. Instead of focusing on differences between you and other people, you have entered a time for compromise and working together. Be open to other people's ideas. Try see the world. So I think coming up soon will be this surprise thing that you're going to be encouraged to work with a group or something, and you might have to meld a few people's ideas together, kind of like the glue that sticks all this together, and you're going to find the win-win solution. And the angels are saying, and Laura says, I think that's why I'm taking it hard, because that's my intent, and I would hate to seem tone deaf. Yeah, exactly. And the angels are saying diversity of thought is a fabulous recipe that yields far more than the sum of its ingredients. Open your mind to the possibility of new flavors and ideas, and the result will be delicious indeed. It starts off kind of like Neapolitan ice cream and then ends with it too. And it's like there's going to be a diversity kind of situation that you're going to spearhead and bring people together, I think. Yeah, and some kind of promotion or new opportunity or something like that. Keep going with what you've started, I guess. A lot of cooperation and also patience until the time is right. All right, that's a wonderful, wonderful news. So let's see. Let's get an energy oracle card here. What's your energy moving forward? Ooh, appreciation. And this is a really nice card to get, because this talks about your humility and your attitude of gratitude, and people really like that. You know how it's so annoying when you do something nice for somebody and they're not grateful, but you are very grateful. So choosing gratitude. This card shows up as a woman holding a single rose. She enjoys the scent and beauty of a single blossom, yet around and behind her are bramble bushes. She could be focusing on the negative, right? But she's not. Worried that she might get caught up. See, look at this change in attitude. Here is you worried about getting caught up and stuck by the bushes, and here's you deciding, I'm having an attitude of gratitude and I'm not getting stuck. And so, instead, she's pausing to experience the blessing of this single flower. It's kind of like drawing your attention to one thing, so you're not scared of all of this stuff around you. And the sun is breaking through the clouds, shining on her choice and on the tiny buds waiting to open up. This card is telling you that you have much to be grateful for, and like the flowering bush behind the woman on the card, there is more to come that you can't yet see. Congratulate yourself for every moment that you choose appreciation. This decision shifts your consciousness from lack to value, and it's guaranteed to bring more worth and richness of life to you. That's kind of like sums up the whole reading. You're shifting your attitude from lack to value, and you're getting more because of that. It is such a great read. I love it. Okay, we're gonna top it off with a Lemurian message that Star Seeds wants to tell you something. We're gonna go with the Violet Flame. Let's take a look at it. There we go, the Violet Flame. As we deepen our spiritual path, step out of illusory constructs, and become empowered beings, life presents more opportunities to grow than before. Your sensitivity will be heightening, so it may be harder to spend time in places with certain energies. Do you have a range of accessible go-to practices for recentering? So this is kind of important. If that meditation didn't work, then you might have to figure out a different type of ritual. In other words, go through that why energy first. Go to the trigger moment and ask why until you get to the bottom of it before you move on to the meditation ritual. But there's all kinds of things out there, so maybe try something else. Some other kind of practice for centering, cleansing your aura, and protecting your energy field. A routine for psychic fitness will keep your aura strong and resilient, your energy sovereign, and your vibration high, and help you to see through illusions that block or disorient. Bring the violet flame into your meditation and self-care practices for graceful rebalance. Nice. There we go. That's like in a nutshell, it all's there. That's right, with the recentering and everything. Like, how did the star seeds know? The aliens know. They know everything. I know, it's very nice, very good. Very, very good. I love it when the cards are like the other cards in the other decks. That's just like, thank you, universe. That really helps emphasize the message. Well, I'm glad you like that. And I appreciate you being here too, very much, for always supporting me and the channel. Thank you for being here. You should have seen the notes that I had on there. I was like, teens and public speaking, lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! Yeah. So, Rainbow, what is going on, Rainbow? Last we talked, thank you to Laura. Sweet dreams. Next month, indeed. Okay. Rainbows, August. Well, for you, we'll start off with the llamas. Rainbow. Rainbows, August. Ooh, the lion came out. And community service. Let's go ahead and look at both of them. Oh, I heard something. Didn't you say something about being part of the community? And I felt like the last reading, we had a lot of that, of you serving and helping people. So the Lionsgate portal is an important one for you too. Right now, the key words here are courage, determination, and majesty. Take a deep breath and remember that peace of mind is the key to navigating your current challenges. And I'm always reminded of the Serenity Prayer whenever I see the Strength card or lions or things that have to do with courage, because we had a little bit of courage too for Laura's too, but it's important to know when to use the courage, right? So you ask God for um, the serenity to accept the things that you can't change first, and then the courage to change the things that you can, but especially the wisdom to know the difference between the two. So that's important. I guess that's the number one thing. It's like first you just got to be wise to know what you can change and what you can't. But once you determine that, then you have to like really suck in your breath and go for the courage, right? So that's what this is about. Lions have been long associated with courage, determination, and strength. And when a lion appears in your life, it's to remind you to tap into the depths of your being, to rediscover the resilience and fortitude hiding within you. Remaining calm is the way through your challenges now. No matter what you are facing, approaching with your situation with compassion and patience will greatly improve your circumstances. While giving into intense emotions such as rage and victimization, which is definitely not you, could lead to undesirable consequences. Even little bouts of temper tantrums won't help very much. Believe me, I've been there and they do me no good. This card can also be assigned to be more mindful of impulsiveness in general, such as impulsive spending, unnecessary risk taking, overindulging, and addiction. And by the way, Mercury's in retrograde until August 10th. So I feel like, especially until the 10th, that message is true. Taking risk might not be a great idea until after the 10th. And might feel good. I mean, of course, I'm saying courage, and courage sounds like risk taking, but courage is also this. There's the wisdom, right? Wisdom to know, is this something that I'm supposed to take a chance on? Because it's not always a matter of being brave. Sometimes it's a matter of being prudent, you know, being wise in the situation. So, so remember that you already have the power within you to face any challenges. So just trust yourself. So I think everything's going to be fine. I think it really is a matter of, I think the real message behind the Lion card has to do, one, with Mercury retrograde being done on the 10th. Two, the Lionsgate portal is going to be a strong portal for you as well to manifest. Three is being don't just be courageous for the just for the benefit of being courageous. Be sure to really think it through first, at least until the 10th. Really think things through before you jump into something. Okay. And then the community service is saying it's giving back acts of kindness, offerings, and resources. The balm to your wounds lives in the spark that radiates love and brings healing to the world. Your niece, I heard her in my head. So how you help her similarly is kind of the way spirit is seeing you take care of people, the way, the kindness that you have, the way you help people. That's going to be seriously a big deal in August for you. The community service card. Oh wait. Okay, so let me read before you forget. Before I forget, I went to the beach before I left Hawaii and let my, oh yes, 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 and let the moonlight shine my tummy. I went inside the beach and then laid down. I was I was ovulating the, okay, I'm like getting chills. I was ovulating the week of my vacation in Hawaii. Nice. And Hawaii has got special magic to it, so very good. Okay, so community service card has appeared to bring a beautiful message of how transformative and healing kindness can be to your life. Like, I think that like you helping your niece is like this huge brownie point that universe is giving you, and they're like, oh, this will then have 10 times that back. Let's do this, you know. Moments of compassion and generosity have the ability to brighten someone's day, inspire hope, affirm support, and become one more deposit towards healing the wounds of humanity. This card is a gentle reminder to actively seek opportunities to give to a worthy cause, whether that's your favorite charity or helping a next door neighbor or your niece. Doing so is not just for the benefit of others, but also a way to nourish your own soul. Kindness can only be given from an open heart, willing to allow the essence of love to channel through. By consciously choosing to be kind, you are affirming your desire to experience greater connection, which will inevitably return to you in the form of increased finances, experiencing more love, and openness to new opportunities, fulfillment, purpose, and the manifestation of your most heartfelt desires, and even possibly pregnancy, because you're proving that you're the mother that you desire to be. You know, that's what I saw last time. So here's another little talk about community service acts, and I'll just read it for funsies. So, giving back to your community is a powerful way for you to make an impact on the world and leave a legacy of kindness. It doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. There are many simple, everyday ways you can give back that will bring joy, comfort, and support to others. Here are some ideas. Okay, everybody can do this. Make time in your schedule for volunteering, whether it's helping out in your local homeless shelter or simply visiting elderly friends in nursing homes. Small acts of service add up quickly. Get involved. You know, that's kind of what I do with the leadercons. I do it for free. We sing for people sometimes. So that's kind of my way of being community service is the leadercons. Yeah, that's the way I look at it. I used to be work at a hospital a little bit when I was younger, and also I was an aide and a teacher's aide that didn't get paid in school, like a helper, teacher helper person. That was nice, playing with the kids and stuff and helping them. So get involved with a cause you care about, which could mean donating money or supplies, joining an organization devoted to environmental protection or social justice, or even just posting helpful information about relevant topics on social media. Pay it forward. Random acts of kindness can take many forms, from holding the door open for a stranger to complimenting someone on their outfit or hairstyle. Positive vibes are contagious and will often lead to brighter days for everyone involved. By taking small steps to reach out in your community, you can create lasting change in the world around you. Giving back isn't just about generosity, it's also about connecting to the human experience and learning what it means to be part of something larger than yourself. I love that message, and I think that is so pure and good for you. Not that you have to do anything for anybody else. You're naturally generous, but like living in that kind of mindset and community vibe, I like that very much. Connecting. All right, so let's see what the tarot has to say. Oh, transformation. Remember one time when we were thinking maybe that you were pregnant, and it was a card like this, like the was like cracking the crack in the egg splitting, or like I don't know, I was thinking details. But look, we got the Knight of Water, so that's good too. Hubby right there, Eight of Water. Okay. And it's like the Eight of Water's not walking away, it's actually walking towards. Ooh, the Two of Water. I think you could have done something in your body. Transformation is coming to you. It's not a bad card this time. It's transformation is actually a very good card. It's like the two Disney moments that to me are okay. Well, that would be more like the death card, but the transformation would be more like Encanto. It's like bringing down that house to build it up to make it something better. So, this is like a big realization, a life change. Source is always leading us toward joy. Keep a watchful eye out for signs that it's time to head in a new direction. You may be led to change in your career, where you live, or even people you associate with. Perhaps there'll be an event that guides you to release old beliefs in favor of a whole new philosophy of life. Change can indeed be challenging, but it can also be exhilarating. The important thing to remember is that your angels want you to be happy and fulfilled. Everything that happens in life has a purpose and is a means to an end. If you can embrace that truth with love and gratitude in your heart, then no matter what you experience, you will be blessed. So I think everything that happens, you just have to keep that blessed energy. That's all I think that's all spirit is looking for right now. The spirit wants, okay, so there's a couple of things, right? First, to show you that mother energy you showed with your niece. Secondly, is to keep your heart open or your feelings open through good times or good moments and bad moments, like, or bad, quote unquote, bad moments. Like, try not to think of it like that, like it was a thing that had to happen in order to clear for something new. And so, anyway, resist the temptation. The angels are saying, resist the temptation to give in to fear. Keep the faith that current events will only lead you to a happier place. Always visualize that. Don't do any self-fulfilling negative prophecies here. Keep your mind very focused on a positive picture always. If you find it difficult to be positive, let the angels uplift your thoughts and emotions about the situation. So, but there is some changes coming on, and there could be good changes. And keep and see everything as a blessing. So, that being said, you have some happy things happening here. We got the Knight of Water, your masculine, your man, full of love, always there for you, very romantic. He makes your heart flutter. He's someone who's very emotionally connected to you. He's your soulmate. He's an idealist about romance. He's an artist at heart, and he is very in love with you. The angels are saying, wow. We can hear the pitter patter of your heart and sense euphoria running through your veins. We're happy you're getting to have this experience. So enjoy it. I feel like something else is happening for you guys. Like you're going to get to do something even more exciting and romantic in August for something. Very nice. You're gonna have some magic happen between you, a magical moment. You twin flames, you. All right, bringing in the magic. And then the Eight of Water is talking about how you're meant to have great happiness and fulfillment. Like the angels are ready to present you with great fulfillment. And you have been sensing that there is more to life than what you're experiencing, and you're ready to go find the missing pieces. And as you've grown emotionally and spiritually, um, that which previously kept your attention has lost its appeal. Now you're ready to take charge of your own life and move on to happier and more exciting experiences. I feel generally speaking, this is like you letting go of old thought patterns and lack mentality and old paradigms, and like really just focusing on a new you, and seeing life as a gift and a blessing always, every day. Everything, every person in your life, especially your husband. And so it's time to reclaim your own personal power. The decision to make these changes is your own and not one forced upon you by fate or chance. Your angels are proud of you for stepping up and doing what you know is right for you. So the angels are saying, we know that this may seem like a scary moment in your life. In your heart, you probably know your choice is absolute right one, but you still have apprehensions. Don't worry. You are not on this path alone. We are with you and we're excited for your future. Let's go. So it's about like it's a lot of different things. There's some changes. I feel like changes happening in August. I don't know if it has to do with your career or not, but I think there's an important shift happening, but it's a happy shift. And you have a lot of love on your side, especially from your husband. And there's nothing that you can't do without him. Look at this, because the Two of Water is like y'all are in it to win it always. It's deeper, more meaningful, more romantic, very tight. A feeling that grows. Something is growing between you. It's expanding. So we got the word growth and expansion. So it's really interesting. This whole changing thing makes me think like a new like family shift for you too, right? Your world's going to be different, especially if you become a mom. Your world will be different, right? A lot of things change. Trust me, a lot changes. So this is a very, very powerful spiritual connection between you and your husband, and there's a lot of mutual respect and understanding, and there's gonna be like this exchanging of things between you. This energy is like, ooh, giving and exchanging, and that's like a relationship. That's like romance. That's like intimacy. And there's a lot of also kindness and compassion involved. So the angels are saying relationships can heal, and we see it happen all the time. And your healing can, your relationship in itself heals your souls and heals your body as well. So it's a very beautiful gift between the two of you, and a powerful connection that you have that sustains you through anything, but also that will sustain, it's like parents. This is like y'all are in this. That's another good thing. Maybe that's the third thing Spirit is looking for. You feeling confident about being a good mother. You know, you feeling like, positive no matter what happens, staying on a path of faith and not in the Latin mentality. And then third, seeing you and your husband as good parents. Like you're on a team, you're ready to do this. All right, so let's see what the energy oracle has to say. Yes, me too. Ooh, you got the fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. And that is the throat chakra. Maybe Gabriel's right there with you always, a special angel that's there for you. This is your self-expression and speaking your truth. Gabriel holds, and Archangel Gabriel came to Mary, remember? Archangel Gabriel holds his trumpet in one hand and a beautiful orb of light in the other. He is sending powerful energy to your throat center, acknowledging your power to communicate and your readiness to do so. This angel opens you up to truthful expression both with yourself and others. You may have had trouble with expressing emotions and ideas in the past, but Gabriel is here to tell you that your soul longs to take this leap now. Be aware that true communication includes how you speak to yourself. So never deny your profound integral value. Speak up for yourself. Write in your journal. Let your words flow. Now is the time to express yourself freely and fully, and the universe always honors your choice to do so. And a time of heightened communication with spirit and telepathy with others. So if you're having those kind of dreams where your babies are there, or your daddy or whatever, these souls that are connected with you, even your husband, there's a lot of telepathy happening in August, where you're like really hearing, the souls connect with you. Your loving soul families, souls. Let's see what the the Lemurians have to say. Ooh, you got the Earth Star Chakra, initiation. Oh, this is a good one. After I lay under the moon, the next day my husband and I went to the Turtle Beach, yay! And we had a turtle swim around us. Oh, nice! That's a good clue. That's a good one. That's good. And very nice, very nice. Okay. So there, let's look at this. Wow, that's kind of like the transformation energy, right? It's more like this than like that, but similar, like powerful. You were standing, oh yeah, Lionsgate. It's going to be very important to you. You are standing at a gateway into the unknown with trust in your heart, ancient remembering in your soul, and inner illumination to light the way. You have access to the seat of creation, the spark of existence, and the codes that hold the blueprints of who and what we are. This place is clear and grounded, despite moving through multidimensional realms and able to bridge worlds while functioning in physical reality. The higher you reach for the divine in the realms of spirit, the more important it is to anchor deeply to the earth. So, anytime you do rituals, always make sure you have like an earth kind of connection. Put your feet on your ground, or imagine like an anchor keeping you anchored while your soul floats around, keeping your body anchored while your soul floats around. But also, what was else? What was you telling me, Spirit? I forgot. I forgot. It's like in your dreams. In your dreams, your body's in the bed, but your soul is flying around. So, like a little ritual practice can help you with that. Or a weighted blanket can be helpful. And yeah, that feeling of security. All right, let's see what this one is. You've got, oh, wow. Ooh, this is like the two of y'all coming together and making this powerful energy together. Fire, Solaris, sublime. We live in a dualistic world, bringing light and dark into balance, and being real with our humanness can allow us to reach more joy, authenticity, and depth. By accepting and loving all of ourselves as we are, we can extend more of this love and have greater compassion for others. This painting portrays the balanced dance of creation. As the dragons come together, they dissolve into one with all that is. In this place of coalescence, both sides fuse into oneness, not just as a re-emerging with the universe, but also in an alchemical process of becoming the empowered creator force we truly are. So this is very much like sex to me, you know, like the two people coming together and becoming one, like two physical beings becoming one, but as you're doing it, your soul also becomes one, and then you create one, and you know, so it feels like a creation energy. And that's like the two of you guys. Wow. Hi, Divine Goddess. You've been a member for 36 months or more. I think that turtle was like a spirit turtle. You're welcome. I just feel like letting it sit there for a minute, absorb this energy. Ah, are you ready? Let's do this. Come on. That's my pleasure, Rainbow. Thank you so much for being here always and supporting me in the channel as well. You're definitely my top fan. And I very humbled by your fanness. You're fanning me. You're following me. I'm humbled by it. Hi, Cheryl. What's up, girl? I'm excited. I can't wait. Hey, Effa. Can't wait to get my skin treatment. All right. Let's see, Cheryl. What is going on? What do you want to ask? Spirit messages. All right, let's go with the angels. The angel message tarot. I think that's a good place to start. see. What does Spirit want to tell Cheryl? I'm very open to the messages. Here we go. For Cheryl. Ooh, you got the 9 of Fire. There's that lady, right? I mean, the angel behind the lady. Protection, preparedness, and resilience. You're not walking alone. I'm kind of hearing that. You know, I often talk about the Serenity Prayer, but the other one I like a lot is the Footprints, the story of the footprints. So sometimes when we feel like we're doing it alone, that's when Jesus is carrying us. Just so you know, like when you're seeing one set of footprints that you think you're just going it alone, nope, that's actually Jesus's footprints and he's carrying you. I know that sounds kind of religious, but it's kind of a, I like the symbology of it. So we have also the Knight of Earth and the Dreamer. Nine of Fire. So Spirit wants to say this. You have created many wonderful and amazing things. There are relationships you treasure and accomplishments that you are proud of, as well as a place you call home. It's only natural to want to protect them. Rest assured that you are always being lovingly watched over by your guardian angels. Oh, I got such strong goosebumps on that. Oh my gosh, it's making me want to cry. Because I can feel the fear a little bit because because you have a lot of caution because you care, about care about Nikki and your home and everything. I see that so much. Okay. So, but the angel's saying like we are totally there guarding you. Like Archangel Michael specifically is right there with you. Like he is the warrior angel and he is not going to let anybody mess with anybody, like he's right there. You are completely safe. This card can also indicate cause that meant a great deal to you. Examples include animal activism, charities that protect children or battered spouses, environmentalism, and curing major diseases. Anything that you feel passionate about. If you feel strongly about a cause, take it as a clue from the angels directing you to where you should lend your energy. So I guess back again with autism is your major cause, right? And I think that is where, your main strength and your energy, I think, is directed. And the angels are saying, if you feel unsafe, as though someone or something you love is in danger, call upon us. We are here night and day to help you stand guard against all threats. And Cheryl, I know it sounds kind of like a silly, like, pipe dream kind of thing. But I swear to you, the moment I stop thinking about the world in terms of material and I trust the angels always come through for me. So, in that moment, like, and we don't always think that that's not our first thought, we call 911 or something, or we investigate things. But like if you find yourself like in a moment where you feel like you want to look into something or you want more protection or whatever that you're feeling or you just plain feeling unsafe, then call on the angels. They'll find a solution for you. They're sending you like loving protection, like a big dome around you to protect you. So yeah. But this is also like generally you being physically and emotionally strong and being persistent, like always. Just sticking to it and being strong. And so then the Knight of Earth could be a person, but it also kind of looks like you. You are an Earth sign, and you're more of the Queen, but there's times where you have to be the Knight, right? The Knight is more of the action oriented side of Earth, and it can be a little bit slower moving, but it doesn't matter. Slow and steady wins the race. And so possibly you'll be going through some activities or action. This says organized, responsible, and supportive. So as a person, this is a very loving, kind, and loyal friend, someone endlessly patient with a big heart and great sense of humor, a person who can accomplish amazing amounts of work in a short time and is able to take a stalled project and get it moving again, a supportive and completely trustworthy ally. So it could totally be a friend you're making or somebody coming through to help you with something. As a situation, it's about having a lot to do, and so getting organized first. Think through your plans and make notes, and ask for the counsel of others who have experience in this situation. And once you have it all planned, then roll up your sleeves and get to work. And there's no procrastination allowed when the Knight of Earth comes into your reading. However, this card does always serve as a reminder that your guardian angels are standing by again, waiting to help you. So there's like Michael is like right there, always again emphasizing, I'm right here. Yeah. And so the angel message is saying, hold on there, dear one. We know you're ready and raring to go, but there's a little matter of having a plan that needs to be addressed. This is not one of those situations where you jump in with both feet without fully understanding the big picture. You'll also need to be clear on the details. So cool your heels until you have everything figured out. So it's just about you being methodical and completing tasks and whistling while you work, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, arrives a helping hand. It could be a male or a female, but this is a person who's very much like you, like somebody very kindred, and she could be also Earth, or he could be Earth element, but and also physical, like active, could be somebody also that likes sports or gym, but and I feel like not old, somebody who's your age or possibly younger, but somebody who's very similar to you that makes you feel like you have somebody you can count on that's very different from the other people that have been in your lives lately. This is a good person, somebody who kind of reflects the things that you say and so validates you and makes you feel like, hey, I'm not the only one that thinks these things. I have like now I have a friend who's saying the same things as me, and so it feels good. It feels like we're the same, and it validates me. Feel validated. Yeah, I think that's it. There's a person that's coming through that's gonna make you feel very validated. I like that. Okay. And yes, you don't really need another and any other people to be like counter you all the time. You're like always somebody pushing back, right? This is going to be different. Okay. So here's the dreamer. Now is the moment you have been waiting for. Do, 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 do. This is a joyful time of new beginnings when you can make bold changes in your life. Like a butterfly fluttering across a meadow, your dreams are beckoning for you to chase after them. Lay down your fears, concerns, or uncertainties and embrace the unending possibilities available to you at this time. An unexpected opportunity may have recently presented itself to you, or one may be on its way in the near future. Take this as a sign from Source and your guardian angels that it is time to finally break free and be the person you've always wanted to be. Don't wait another day to begin your journey along the path of happiness. And the angels are saying, we are very excited to be with you on this journey. We will keep you safe and guide you as you take this leap of faith. So, all things are possible, childlike wonder, having faith in your inner guidance, releasing anything that holds you back, going after your most heartfelt desires, and loving life. Hey, Draconic. What's up, Sammy? Everybody say hi to Sammy. He's here. We only got a few people on right now, but Cheryl's here and Divine Goddess. So we're gonna Cheryl says hi. We're gonna use the energy oracle for you, Cheryl. And we have, guess who? Archangel Michael. So check him out. He landed right underneath this helper person. He could be like, this could be a man, masculine coming through, or it could be feminine, but but also like you can, this angel is Michael as well. So I think there's like this actual angel energy around you that protects you, like a guardian angel. But there could also be a real person that comes into your life that is very protective and loving, like Archangel Michael. He could even be named Michael. And also, you could have a female energy that's got this sort of loving, protective energy around them. And so the first chakra, that's the root, that's the very bottom of your spine. You're pretty much sit on your root chakra every day. That's the first chakra. And it's all about stability and security. And if you don't have that, when you align your chakras, if you don't have the root chakra aligned and ready to go, it's kind of hard to align the rest of them. And so the root chakra is so important because it's your safety. Like if you're feeling like, especially like people who are having financial difficulties, it's hard to feel strong in the root chakra. Or if you're feeling unsafe or you're in an unsafe relationship or something like that, the root chakra can be very, very wobbly. So um, Michael is here to help you feel that strength and to help you feel stability and know that you're safe and know that nothing can rock the boat, nothing can shake the ground. Michael holds a beautiful globe of red energy at his first chakra, which is located at the base of the spine. This is the place where your sense of stability and security is stored. And this card reveals that your energy is flowing freely regarding these issues. So it's good. If you've had problems with feeling secure in the past, these challenges are beginning to be resolved at this time. Archangel Michael is with you, bringing you strength and personal stability. You are capable of taking action and moving forward on your path. And this is, to me, the action that you can take. So allow yourself to feel increasing faith in your own power. And your affirmation is, my first chakra is open to. All right, I'm back. It's like learning to feel safe inside yourself. Yes, exactly. You can have all the material outside sources that say that you're safe, but until you actually feel safe in an internal spiritual way, it's like you're not really, it's not really true. Okay, my sons came home and my son's girlfriend, and it's like, oh, I suddenly got loud. All right. And let's see. What shall we use next? You know what? Let's get one from the sacred earth. You get the earth one since you're the earth sign. Ooh. Look at that. It looks like Michael, but in a feminine form. This is core. Ooh, and you got brilliance. I think they both look good. I love this artist, Jimmy Manton, and Tony Carmine Salerno. He's just such a beautiful artist. And I'm not like, I'm more into realism than surrealism or this style. But I really like this artist. Okay, brilliance. So the earth message for brilliance is an underlying fear of success that could be holding you back. Sometimes that happens to us, right? We self-sabotage because we're afraid to be happy or afraid to be successful. But but don't worry, because positive changes are coming through for you. And you're put on your thinking cap and brainstorm and step outside of conformity, and creative energy is generated through conversation and playfulness. And be prepared for loud applause and accompanying criticism too. Like, you have to take both, but I think you're going to get a lot of good feedback. Experimentation recharges an interest. A sudden realization brings dramatic change. Your spiritual message is an inspirational thought flows into your heart and something new is born. You are focused, inspired, and intuitively guided towards success. Much is accomplished with seemingly little effort because the force of love and purpose is on your side. Your work and energy shall touch the hearts of many. Embrace your mental brilliance as part of your light. Lightning, especially repeatedly striking the vapor and gases present on the surface of the young earth, produced amino acids, the building blocks of protein and the fundamentals of life. Lightning literally provided the spark of all life on earth, but we are afraid of it, and for good reason too. Lightning is many times hotter than the surface of the sun. Despite this, people and animals can be struck by lightning and survive. When lightning strikes, the surrounding air heats and expands so quickly that it creates great claps of thunder. Most lightning occurs within the clouds, but when it does ground, it can strike in the same place twice and often strikes the same place many times over. Ideas can feel this dangerous, right? Not everything we think up is destined for this time and place, just like lightning. Most ideas will never ground, but when they strike the right mix of elements, they can be world changing. Once one idea strikes, it increases and chances that increase the chances that many more will follow. So, in creating brilliance. Wow, that's really interesting. I love that message. It's about like lightning striking twice and having a brilliant idea. Very neat. And then you have core. So the earth message is talking about making a choice that reveals what is at the heart of an attraction. No, not an attraction, an action or a situation. The closer you get to the truth, the hotter the reaction. Offset external pressures by seeking your inner calm. Wealth, relationships, joy, family, independence, status, control. Choose wisely. You have your heart to answer to. Shallow compliments or an aversion to meaningful dialogue is a red flag. Okay, that's important to know. So when people come through with just shallow compliments or shallow criticisms, they're the ones that that doesn't mean very much. And then when somebody comes through in a love way, that's spirit's trying to red flag them before, so you can get an idea. Like, if somebody's like gonna love bomb you, then they're probably not somebody you can trust, possibly. The spiritual message is this: the center of existence, the center of the universe, and the center of your being is everywhere. The center has no fixed address. Every blade of grass, every grain of sand, every starburst, every particle of you is the center. You are the rise and fall of a wave in the cosmic ocean, never to be repeated, unable to be grasped, yet infinite, eternal, omnipresent. By the way, reaching the center of the earth would mean tunneling over 6,000 kilometers through the layers of soil, rock, molten metal, and solid iron, where the heat might be hotter than the surface of the sun. Look at both of these cards talked about the surface of the sun. Isn't that interesting? Like, and then heat. Any craft journeying to the Earth's core would need to withstand temperatures of over 5,000 degrees Celsius and bear the weight of approximately 3.6 million atmospheres. That's around 334,000 tons of pressure. At the center, the pressure equalizes and there is weightlessness. When, oh, I don't know if you guys ever watched the most recent King Kong, but that's what happened in King Kong. I think he goes way down and then he like floats or something crazy like that. Anyway, when external pressure becomes too much, go within and seek the light at your center. Humanity has never come close to reaching our planet's core, but observing Earth's magnetic field, seismic activity, and gravitational pull gives scientists a sense of what it is made of. They say you can never really know someone, but you can get a strong sense of what their heart is made of by observing their interaction with the world around them. Okay, that's really interesting. So I feel like you're going to be meeting certain people. There's going to be the good people, and of course, there's always the ones that may not pan out, right? And I think Spirit's trying to say that you have your ability to discern from these people are going to be it's going to be a lot stronger and more specific. And I also feel like because this chakra card came out and this heart card, this core card, you're going to be very connected, or in tune with your body and signs of your body too, like messages that your body is giving you, your physical body and your spiritual body both. So, and I think that's real important to you. One, because you're an earth sign. Two, because you're very physical and active, and that's one of your favorite things to do. And then three, because you're also very spiritual. And so it's important for you to be very balanced both in your physical body and your spiritual body. So that's really cool. And I think you're gonna have more people coming through, but that just because there's a few more coming through is like just I think Spirit's just trying to say not all of them gonna be that great, but there is definitely one really awesome one coming through that's gonna be like a friend, I think, a bestie, a girlfriend. There could be a guy tugging at your heart that seems like possible, but he's probably not. But there could be other guys that are better for you that are coming along too. So just saying, you use your detection devices. Your body is your detecting device. Let me see what the Lemurians are saying. Just like, when you're, say, like going up into your apartment and you get the chills in the back, you're like the hair in the back of your neck. Somebody's on the stairs with you and the hair's on your back of your neck and you look around and it's somebody that looks unfamiliar. That's your body telling you, caution, caution, Will Robinson. It's like alert, alert, caution. Your body's already giving you an alert. And so things like that happen to our bodies when our bodies are trying to talk to us. And we know the phrase gut feeling. As soon as something, when you, sometimes most of the time, like I think that gut feeling's impulsive. And I think, how People always say, go with your gut, go with your first instinct. A lot of times that's the best one. It's the animal instinct is what keeps the animals alive, right? And so sometimes we're supposed to use that gut feeling or animal instinct. Okay. Oh, look at this. So another chakra that's being activated. Ecstatic bliss. Hello. You're going to have some love coming through. This card, let's look at it. Ooh. Very nice. This card taps into the blissful oneness we feel as we drop our edges in protective containers. This is a place, this is the place where we feel held and seen enough to flow into oneness, where the eternal part of me meets the eternal part of you. This is the selfless state where our higher selves commune for illuminating perspective on how we share, gift, and lift others into joyful overflow. Consider your life purpose by exploring what allows you to give in joy. Allows you to give in joy. This feels like friendship, but also like a very passionate love too. Like that moment where you finally have got to know somebody and you drop all your defenses and you finally surrender and you completely trust them, then you can merge together like this. And that seems like it's going to be hard, but I don't think it's going to be as hard as you think it is. I think that time will come that you can do that. But I think you're going to have friends that come through that help prepare you for this romantic version of it. And then you have this. Love and compassion. Bring more love to a situation, whether it is toward yourself or someone connected to the question. There may be a need for forgiveness or for seeing things from a fresh, more expansive perspective. Remember, you are loved and have unlimited access to the gentle yet transformational force of loving compassion and when you need it. To bring yourself back into your heart, think about those you love and moments with them where you have felt joy. Expand this feeling out to more and more people, creatures, and places until the whole planet is infused with this beautiful, warm, and loving feeling. Oh, very nice. Wow, that was very peaceful. I feel good. I feel so positive for you. Like I feel that blissful future is right there. You know, that ability to connect 100% with somebody and be able to be completely yourself and feel seen and heard and respected, but also just being able to be happy in it, you know, be happy in this entwining of your energies. That's nice. That's really good because when you're feeling peaceful within yourself, that's when the surprise comes, when the when somebody wants to entwine with your peace. Well, I like it. I like it. Very good, very good. You're very doing a very good job of working through all these moments and stuff. Like Laura, you know, she said she had her trigger things and it took her a while, but I feel like you know she's younger and she's still learning and stuff, but you definitely have evolved a lot, and I think that's really cool. I know, and your very very best is very very good. Very 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 best is the very very best. So did anybody come through that wanted a reading, Divine Goddess? And Effa just said hi. I'm about ready to go to bed early tonight. But Divine Goddess, I can, would you like, I don't want to do a really long one, but I can get you some charms and a few angel messages here. Oh, that's nice. Let's see what Spirit wants to say. Actually, I also want to give you a Lemurian card too. All right. Woo, look at that. Ooh, and you're twice in your dreams. Oh, really, huh? Well, you do have the Four of Fire, which is the Twin Flame card, and the Six of Fire, which is you doing your thing, and the Magician, you manifesting. So, Four of Fire is the 1111 Twin Flame card, but it can also be celebrations and those kinds of things. Prosperity, contentment, celebration. What an incredible achievement. This is a time of prosperity and contentment. Your hard work has paid off, and now you can take some time to enjoy it. Abundance and that feeling of safety and security are yours. There is no cause for concern about anything right now. In fact, perhaps it's time for a celebration. This card often heralds events such as engagements, weddings, or other long term commitments between couples. You have earned a well deserved break. Do something for yourself and those you love. Allow yourself to get caught up in the moment and enjoy that all that Source has blessed you with. And the angels are saying, "Hey, Michael Drexler." The angels are saying, "I like your little one up, what, your super sticker." Uh, the angel messages are saying, "We have watched with admiration as you made your way to this place. It's a time for rejoicing, but also a time for peace. Allow yourself to be in a joyful reflection and take pride in what you've accomplished in your personal and professional life." So, this is you putting down roots and having satisfaction and just plain being happy, a very special day, too. And with the Six of Fire, it's kind of like more of this, more of the same. This is victory and success. This is your day in the sun. This is like you achieving your goals and stuff. And uh, this card is of good fortune and optimism and a job well done. And you're a helper coming through to help you lighten the load. And the angels say, as your guardian angels, we always celebrate your success with glee. We also have the friends in high places. So if you are looking for someone to help you, all you have to do is ask and we'll make magical introductions. So your angels can talk to their angels and then they'll sort it out. And that totally works. I just done this recently. It really, really works. So congratulations. This could be an award, a promotion. This could be a great job coming through for you. Lots of good news coming up for you. And the magician is you manifesting it. Like all you have to do is sit there and hum, and it floats to you like magic. Life can be very magical. You've chosen this card because it's now your plan and you're materializing things. Your guardian angels are walking beside you every step of the way, helping you manifest everything you need. And now that you're on your path of your dreams, the universe will reward you by making the road easier. So look for little signs that your angels are helping you. Focus on those signs with joy and optimism. Be sure to give them gratitude, and your frequency will increase. And then you'll get more guidance and more rewards. And it's just a beautiful, never ending loop like that. But prepare for your journey and all the skills that you need on the road ahead. So make sure you have, like, I don't know what you're going to carry with you, but all the tools for your yoga and the backpacking and whatever you do, you got to have all those little gadgets. And the angels are saying, there's nothing that you can't do, nothing you can't accomplish at this time. Ask and we will help. to quiet the voices of uncertainty in your mind. Anytime any doubt creeps in, just send a shout out, angels. Just say angel really loudly in your mind, or say pick any angel. Pick Michael because he's usually the first to answer. Just say, Michael, need your help, please. I'm going into lack mentality, please help me stop it before it gets too bad. And then Michael will like shoot you with like a steroid shot of optimism and he'll be like, I'm on it. Okay, now let's get you focused back on positive thinking. Here we go. And you're back to normal again. So I think it totally works. Um, but you are ready for the task. You have all the skill, creativity, and determination, and all the resources that you need to get anything that you need done. That's it. That's really it. And so, oh, Michael's here. Hey, Michael. Michael. That's so funny. And and Divine God is saying, but I was thinking to carry some additional stuff post that I might go for hiking. Oh yeah, hiking. Keep traveling the whole world. Well, what you ask and you shall receive. Magician says, yes, travel the world. Of course. Here you go. Here's another. Let me chart your course. Let's keep going. Come on. I think I still could be a rock star. I was thinking maybe I'll take some rock star voice lessons. I've been trying to look around. All right. We've got the Eiffel Tower. Well, how about France? Would you like to go to France? Believe, Miss Precious One, and listen to me, and let it be. Let it be. We believe. Speaking of, oh, look at that. You got caviar. You've got the fancy stuff. You've got the windmill, powerful air. And you have Anna. She's the marrying type. Elsa's the spiritual one. You got the married one, the one that marries. You got the dragonfly that lost its tail. What happened, dragonfly? Dragonfly wants to become a butterfly. You have the bus, the school bus. This is kind of like a reminder to me. Whenever I see the school bus, it's kind of personal because I was a school bus driver, and this is like I'm not going back to this job anymore. And like so it could be like you don't have to settle for the job you don't want. I think you're gonna get the job you do want. You got cocktails, so you're going to celebrate and you're gonna feel sturdy and connected to someone. And you have the key to anything. You can, like, anything. The world is your oyster. All right. Let me see. What does the Lemurian want to say to you? I think the Lemurian's got a message for you. Ooh, you got the Earth Star Chakra initiation. You are standing at a gateway. You too. You're going into the Lion's Gate in a very powerful way to manifest. So you're standing at a gateway into the unknown with trust in your heart, ancient remembering in your soul, and inner illumination to light the way. You have access to the seat of creation, the spark of existence, and the codes that hold the blueprints of who and what we are. This place is clear and grounded, despite moving through multidimensional realms and able to bridge worlds while functioning in physical reality. The higher you reach for the divine and the realms of spirit, the more important it is to anchor deeply to the earth. Mm. Oh, I'm sorry, Divine Goddess. You're not Cheryl. Thank you, honey. And I hope you have a beautiful, I don't know when you're leaving, but I hope you have a wonderful time. And may you, I wish for you to have many, many more travels, as many as spirit can give you. That'd be cool to have a job where it was your job to travel to places, to maybe to review them, to photograph them. Oh, thank you, Michael. And I love the little hippos. So what is your question, honey? Thank you, Divine Goddess. I appreciate it. And I wish for you to have beautiful moments and loads of love and laughter, years filled with everything you love the most. Oh, thanks, Michael. I am sweet. How did you know? Okay, sure. I can do a general. First, I'm going to give you a Lemurian reading. The Lemurians want me to talk to you. Thank you. So, what do we say to Michael? I'll give you Booby Girl. Journey to wholeness. Love from a sense of wholeness. We may have concepts of others that are not really who they are due to subconscious projections or ideals. Oh, this happens to me. We could have the idea that we will feel better about ourselves when we achieve a goal or status. This takes us out of the present and puts conditions on love. Hold the vision that you and others are already perfect. Thus, we can heal through the transformative power of acceptance. Acknowledge the full spectrum and bring any fractured parts back to the present moment. Here we are whole and empowered to step into the brightest version of ourselves. Very nice. Okay. Let's get an energy oracle. Let's see if Archangel Michael comes out, talks to you. Michael to Michael. Oh, very nice. Look at this, Michael. Door of personal healing and happiness. That's all. Very nice. Good things coming your way. New beginnings to your personal life. This card is a harbinger of positive change. The beautiful light-filled door opens to a lush rainbow lit, spring filled with vibrant flowers, lotus flowers, and this is saying whether you're working on some inner healing, such as breaking an addiction, or looking to make some external changes, such as finding a new place to live, this card signals that your life is opening up to new opportunities that are about to appear. And the changes that you've been working on are ready to blossom with wonderful results. So make sure you see your personal intentions through with continued action and optimistic expectations. It's kind of similar to this one because it was talking about your, finding this kind of parts of yourself, achieving goals and holding your vision and sort of like leveling up to a newer you, a more vibrant you. And so this is like your external world is also going to match your internal positive changes as well. All right. Let's see what the angel messages are. Or give you one angel message at least. I'm getting hot. Hot and clumsy. Okay. Ooh, you've got 3 of fire. That's nice. Goals, expansion, and vision. So something exciting's happening, and it's coming through like a ship in the harbor. It's like your vision is materializing. The goals that you're been working on are actualizing and drawing in even closer. And even if you don't have anything specific that you've been visualizing, it's like Spirit's been taking a record of all your wishes, things over time that you're like, I wish I had this, or wish I could do that. And they're like putting the pieces together and creating something, a vision for you. So things are going very, very well. Your choices have been good ones. You can see that your ship is coming in, and that's excellent. But now what? You have to put your strategy together, right? For the next phase. So success is wonderful, but you can't rest upon your laurels. It's time to move on to your next big adventure. It's safe to build upon your accomplishments for further growth, or you can choose to do something new. Where you go next is all up to you, but the angels want to say 2 words: dream big. Forget about the details for now and focus on your vision for the future. We can't wait to see what you come up with. So things are really turning out as you've been hoping for, and you could be traveling for your career, setting goals, having time for reflection, patience, seeing these things materialize that you've been dreaming of. It looks like love is coming into your life too, a partnership, a reconciliation maybe with somebody, or a deepening of a connection with somebody. So that is there as well. I guess I'll read that one too, just see what it says. It came out for somebody else. I think it came out for Rainbow. So a relationship moves into a deeper, more meaningful phase. It may be romantic, or it could be very close friendship. Feelings continue to grow, and the connection between those involved expand. And this is a very powerful spiritual connection as well. Wounds at this time will heal, and you should continue to pursue the relationship. So this is like thumbs up. You found somebody good, continue with it. Mutual respect and understanding are present as well, and gifts can be exchanged. And long-term professional partnerships are good too here. So, and all misunderstandings will be resolved. Displays of great kindness and compassion are likely. The angels are saying relationships can heal. We see it happen all the time. This is not time to give up on love or that special friendship. We will help guide you through the process, and all will be well. This could also be about falling in love and very close friendships and the end of a conflict and possibly an unexpected gift or a powerful connection. Thank you, Michael. Is that your tip? Or do you want me to keep going? Aw, thank you. It looks very promising. All the things happening in love. I'm going to give you one more card for August. This is your Lamas, which is August 1st. And also could talk a little bit about the Lionsgate portal and what might be happening for you in this very powerful time of manifestation. Wow, look at that. You also got the lion. The lion is very important. I don't know if you heard earlier, but whenever I see the lion, thank you. So basically, the lion is about the serenity prayer. You're going to be coming to a point in your life where you need wisdom, very strong, knowing a knowing energy, when to act and when not to act, when to use courage and when not to, when to just accept. So the serenity prayer is, God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, courage to change the things that I can, and wisdom to know the difference. And that's the key, right? To know when or when you or not you should try to change something, or to take a leap of faith or something like that. So I think that time is upon you during the Lionsgate portal. So take a deep breath and remember that peace of mind is key to the navigating your current challenges, or their challenges or not, or just navigating, you know. You could have smooth seas, or you could have r- rough tides, or a mix of both, or whatever. But I feel like you're the captain of your ship, and you know how to chart the course and see it through. So, very nice. But I feel like, generally speaking, this card leaning into your courage, but also recognizing when you're not supposed to do something just for the sake of doing something out of courage. You know what I mean? Don't take Anyway, to finish it off, you'll know the difference, and because you have the wisdom. Alrighty. Well, I am going to go ahead and say good night, but thank you so, so much, everybody, for your beautiful donations, your beautiful energy, and I like that little pair that bows to me. Yes, bow to me, little pair. Anyway, y'all have a lovely night. Until next we meet, faith, trust, and pixie dust. Good night, Cheryl.